Welcome to the DorkLair collecting live stream. I am flying solo tonight. If anybody is out there, especially if you're at CarverCon, what the hell is going on with this hair? If you're at CarverCon and you want to hop on live, let's see what's going on over there. But we are going to talk about the Mortal Thorn Cosmic Legions wave, which is just blowing my mind. And we got some giveaways tonight. I feel like there's not a lot of people around, so I was going to spice it up with some giveaways. I'll run through those real quick right now. I forget. I'm going to do... All right, so we're going to do Sligor. Then we will do a Thraxian Scout. And then we will do a Thraxian Hunter. So we got 3 giveaways tonight. That should be fun. And, yeah, my hair is giving me, I don't know what. Let me do this. Hold on. Can I fake it? Nope, I can't. This is what it is. I didn't comb it or anything after my shower like an idiot because I wasn't thinking. Let me go through the chat and then I'll share a couple of my recent pickups while we're going through. Share your pickups in the chat over here. We have Dave Orkin in the house. He was here bright and early. Freaks Figures as well. Brian Carr, James Studio Samudio, Charlie Squared, Kirby in the house, Made with Lasers, Ryan Willard, Ben. What's going on, Ben? Jesse Marshall, Ryan Colwell, J-Mac, Jeremy, Mecha Recca V-Dog, Michael Carter, Captain Diabetes. Had to look at that one. I've seen that one before. I just wasn't seeing it. I Drive Kit, Chempop. Who else we got? Terrence. I'm on the road to CarverCon waiting for dinner at a restaurant in Charlotte Airport before connecting flight up to Columbus. Nice. Well, everybody have a wonderful time at CarverCon. Best cosmic wave ever, says Lewis, and I think I do agree. 77T John. I can't remember if I said Chem Pop yet. Jen is here. If I can click on it. Chris Collier. El Spooky Zorro. I still have something I need to send you. I haven't forgotten. I have that necklace thing that I need to get to you at some point. Danny Carter, Rick Emmert, Mindless Focus, Kevin, what's up? The Collecting Brothers, Brian Brink, Bubby, which is what my wife calls my dog, Bubbies. Anthony Green, Alex Morris, first time catching a live, even though I've been watching for a while. Thank you, Alex. Welcome. Let's see here. Freaks Figure says, was getting after my boys for fighting and didn't get to hear my name. Well, yeah, there it is again. Freaks Figures. Let's see. Dork Shop, a fellow dork. Hola. Anthony Green, Chris Hamilton, Thomas Belay, Chris Sartori, Hank, and I think it's everybody. Mr. Ryan Clark. What's going on? I am out of I think last time was like a day after I got out, but now I've been out of school for a little while, and I'm feeling a little more relaxed. We got Rick Jones going on here. All right, let's do some recent pickups. So in the chat, throw in your recent pickups. Let me know what you've gotten recently. I'll go through some. The first one I want to mention, I don't have it in my hands, but I did pick up the Andor, the Art of Andor book. I don't know if any of you are into those Art of books, but I love them, and I've been waiting for, like, oh, when are they going to do Andor season 1? But turns out they did seasons 1 and 2 in one big thick one. It's easily the thickest one. It's the first one from a TV series. Oh no, they've done Mandalorian as well. But it's easily the thickest one, I think, because it does cover 2 seasons. And like, It's really fun going through it, even just like as it like just like re-experiencing it, because it's the chapters, I guess, are they go by location, right? Um, and so it kind of takes you through the series again, and you kind of like walk through the series with like a little bit of a different perspective. A lot of it was like the first season was like super bunged up because of COVID, and there's a lot of stuff about like having to deal with COVID and work through COVID to do filming and stuff, and all the restrictions and whatnot, especially traveling overseas and back and forth and stuff. And then the second season was all messed up because of the writers and actors strikes. So it's a really interesting read, um, especially when you think of like how many obstacles there were for that show, and yeah, how good it turned out. It's so good. And there's a ton of location shooting sets, like really like just obviously the book is the concept art, right? But like a lot of the conversation in the book is about how that concept art was developed into sets and locations and things like that. So a lot of practical stuff in that show. Really, really good show, really good book. Um yeah. Let me catch up in the chat here. So Ryan recently picked up the NECA Beetlejuice, Sandworm, and Bob figures on sale. Nice. Anthony picked up the Chronicles Trapjaw. Finally found it in the wild, I take it. Billy's hanging out. Billy, you're probably at CarverCon, I would imagine. Playing with the Joe exclusive Novark Acid Rain right now. Yep, that's one of mine. Shout out to Chris Ingram for picking that up for me at Joe Fest. Super cool Viper tribute. I don't have the Ostrix handy at the moment. I just kind of have this at my table, but yeah, it's awesome. And it does have the newer articulation. So they updated even this is one of the original figures or like molds or whatever, but they have the updated hips there. That's super nice. And again, thanks to Chris Ingram for hooking me up with that. I was at a funeral at the time of the online drop. So it actually, like, I wouldn't have got it if it wasn't for Chris, because it did sell out pretty quickly. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people finding the NECA Big Bird. That thing looks awesome. Maximo Big Convoy was my latest pickup, along with McFarlane animated series Montoya Wave. Freak's got some blockies. Yes, the Paleo Lords came in. I did place an order, but mine are from the pre-order, so mine will be like later. Did they talk about the K2SO? I'm not that far. I haven't finished it yet. I am on the first half of the second season. I think I'm on like I think I've seen three locations so far. Like the capturing of the TIE fighter, then then some. I think there was, I forget what else it was. There was the farming place, and I just finished the farming place chapter, so I'm not at those episodes where K2SO appeared yet. So maybe they'll talk about it. I don't know. Yeah, that Batman is awesome. Astro Chonks Fubi from Craftsman. I missed that drop. I might have checked it out, but I might have picked something up, but I think it was all gone when I checked. All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna have to keep going here. So, another pickup. Speaking of Star Wars, and my current obsession is Mandalorian and Grogu, and this is awesome. It is way too expensive, but it is awesome. The ATRT Walker. It's nice and stable. It's got some nice paint details. It's not the best, but it's got a really great sculpt, and then I picked up Mando and Grogu. Thankfully, I was able to find everything like on discounts. They weren't like clearance or anything, but they were like, 20% off here or there or whatever. Like I got the Mando and Grogu is a $25 figure. I got it for 15 or 16. And then this thing is it comes with the driver. I got this it's usually $68 or $67. I got it for 60 shipped, and then I sold the driver for $40. So, for what I paid, I'm very happy, but it is super expensive, like just straight retail. And then the last one I got is this little guy right here. This is the Chopper in Disguise. This was the first of these. So we're on the second round of Disney Droid Factory Build-A-Droids. And this is Chopper in Disguise in the episode where they infiltrated like a mining thing, Imperial Mining or something. I can't remember the episode very clearly, but yeah, this is a little loose right here. But these are great. I love these. The building, I don't have, it's over there, but it's building an RX, like, like DJ Rex type thing. It's building like that guy. So this is the first one. The first Friday of every month for the next 6 months. Kevin picked up some old school Glyos from Onell, about to order a couple Cosmic pre-orders. Eric Miller, what's up? I hope you're enjoying CarverCon. I know everybody's gathering probably right now at the hotel, I would imagine, maybe going out to dinner. It might be a little late for that, though. We'll talk about Eric in a little while because he painted one of the figures in the wave, which we're going to go over. But first, I want to talk quickly about a Glyos drop tomorrow, which is Godbeast. And I believe it's godbeast.com. I typed that up from memory. I'm pretty sure it is. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So clearly there's a Mothra tribute here to go with. Oh, I should have brought that over. Hold on. It's right over my shoulder. So they did, this is like, I don't even know, like 5 figures or like 4 figures. But this is the like this is like the Mecha King Ghidorah that they did. And it's still available. And I think that I can imagine some people will probably be buying this tomorrow night as well and adding it to cart to go with it. It's just crazy. It's like so many figures combined into one. And then oh, what happened here? Oh, those are the giveaways. I don't know how that ended up in there. That's weird. Those are the giveaways, and then this is the drop tomorrow. I believe it's just Batman so far. In terms of like any like DC ones, the figure in the back, is it the Killer Moth? I forget which character it is. The figure in the back was already released. This is a new color of Batman. So the one on the left is the one they did last time, which might still be on the site. The one on the right is the one that's releasing tomorrow. So just different colorway. I think the Killer Moth might still be on the site too. Let me actually pull up Godbeast. Hang on. Just so that I'm not telling lies here. So Killer Moth is available, and it looks like the Bataman is not. Yeah. And I didn't even get it onto the slideshow because it literally just happened. But yeah, Trevor, if you're around, I know you're probably at CarverCon too, but if you want to hop on, do a little stream from the show. If anybody from the show wants to hop on, let me know. Anybody messaging me? Let me just check my messages here. Okay, yeah, Trevor, cool. Let me grab the link, Trevor. Sure. Copy. I wish Trevor was at home because I know he's got. He might have mailed them out already, but I know he's got some of the prototypes in hand. All right, Trevor. There we go. Okay, so clearly this is Kamen Rider, right? And it should be animated. Why is this not animated? It's supposed to be animated, but anyway, this head was clearly made as a Kamen Rider like sculpt, like a tribute type thing, and I'm pretty sure that Marty's like a huge Kamen Rider fan. I don't know anything about Kamen Rider. I just can recognize it visually, mostly because of D Amazing, because he talks about it all the time in his videos. But what I'm seeing here is a vehicle, so he's a rider, and I'm wondering if this could be one of those vinyl vehicles. So, yeah, is this the Calgrim bike? I think that's what that is. Yeah. So yeah, I wonder if that could be a part of it. Looks like the Warp bike. Okay, yeah. Should I watch it? Original Kamen Rider is on Tubi. Should I watch it? All right, where's Trevor? Trevor's gonna hop on with us. Trevor, I did send you the link. Chris Colley, I remember for 38 months, by the way. Okay. And that's that. So tomorrow, let me put the date back up here. Let me remove ad and hide that. So tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern time is this drop. So usually there's 3. So we've seen a Batman, a Kamen Rider, like 3 of each, like three of the Mammoth monsters and 3 of the Sectivorians. And unless they change, they may change it up, like especially if there's like a vinyl or something, if that Warp bike is with it, like. But usually there's 3, so we've seen 2 Sectivorians so far, or like hints at 2 Sectivorians. We've seen 1 hint at a Mothra, 1, 2. So we'll see. They're gonna, they'll probably reveal more throughout the day tomorrow. I just don't have everything here yet, but pretty cool stuff. And I've so far remained all in on these. In fact, I did want to mention while you're buying, if you're gonna hit this drop up, these 2 are still available. I'm gonna actually put myself up. Trevor's here.
Hey,
what's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
Not much. I'm just gonna show off these. Go this way. These are still up, by the way. These 2. Cool. It's backwards.
I like that Mothra you just showed.
What's that?
I like the Mothra you just showed. I didn't know about that, or the King Ghidorah.
Yeah, the King Ghidorah is available now. That's and tempting. The Mothra, I mean, that was just a tease, right? But that's going up tomorrow.
That's cool.
But yeah, so these are the Hades figures. And I'm telling you, these are low stock. You're probably going to want to get these Hades figures. All right.
Such a pusher.
Okay. Hey, they're going to sell out and people are going to regret it. That's all I'm saying.
I know.
Okay. Back to... Whoop, nope, hold on. Back to this. So you're not all... Oh, you're still home. I thought you were going to CarverCon.
I am. We're leaving tomorrow morning, like early tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So,
are you driving or you're driving?
We're driving.
Wow. Yeah. How many hours is that? 12?
It's 9.5 hours. It's
okay.
We did it for PowerCon, Steph and myself, and that was Jonathan Donath last time. It's gonna be Jay Lo Fidelity. So it'll be fine. We'll switch off. It's fine. It's fun. It goes fast.
Yeah, let me just answer this question one more. Yeah, so these are the Spectre. I mean, these are the Hades figures, and they have the Spectre, the heads from the Spectre figures to kind of match the original Hades. Okay. So is it you and Steph? Just the two of you, or?
Jay Low Fidelity is
Oh, nice.
going with us as well.
Sweet.
So
That'd be a fun ride. At least you got
it's going to be
company.
a fun ride. Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
fun. It does go fast. It's a long ride, but it goes fast.
Yeah. I'm usually good solo for like a 3 to 4 hour drive.
Me too.
More than that, it gets a little rough.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to go pick up a dial for the Cosmic. I borrowed it from Sean, Visual Approach Photo. He's in Connecticut, and Connecticut's, depending on where you go in Connecticut, you could take the ferry across to whatever. But it was supposed to be like a 2 hour drive. Coming back, I forget it was a Saturday or Sunday. I think because the golf tournament was out east in the Hamptons. It was like a 4.5 hour drive.
Yeah.
It was awful. It was awful. So yeah, by yourself, sometimes that's okay for a while, but yeah, any more than 5 hours, I need somebody to talk to.
When are we going to talk about the Zortex best reveal the other night? Very soon. Very soon. We're gonna get into it now. I should start one of the giveaways. So what did I say was going first? Sligor. For some reason I put something else in here.
Nice.
Sligor. So I'm giving away a Sligor, a Thraxian Scout, and a Thraxian Hunter tonight.
Sweet. Wow. It's a big giveaway.
Yeah. I figured, it's CarverCon weekend. We might.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big cosmic reveal. Might as well go crazy with.
Sure.
And I got a lot of stuff, so.
I unfortunately did have to send everything back today. They literally just went out FedEx.
Oh, it's already out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Takes 2 hours to pack that stuff up.
So first we're going to start with Sligor, Gravekeeper. All right, and I'm gonna pull this over here a little bit here. The hashtag is simply Cosmic, and it's going to be Cosmic for everything tonight.
Nice.
Just to keep it simple. I just have to remember to write the names down when people win. So the hashtag is Cosmic, and I will put the banner in here. Enter Cosmic in the chat for a chance to win a Cosmic Legions figure. I'm reminding people that it's US only. Somebody won last time, and luckily it was a small item, so it was only like $30, but somebody won in Germany. But it was kind of like I always have to like figure out what the harmonization code is and like all that stuff. And
it is
honestly,
a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
It's not that bad, but like it's better if the winner like knows that stuff and they can just tell.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
But it's also like there's genuine like legal questionability in terms of like running sweepstakes in other countries and like how it works. So technically it's US only. All right. Okay. So the entries are coming in. This is the first round is for Sligor, and I'll just point out this one thing too. Let me do this one more time. They didn't ship with all the parts. So this has been opened, but it was open. I opened it simply to put this bag inside here. Did I open it on the bottom?
Idea.
How did I get that in there? I must have retaped it.
Just seal it back up?
I must have retaped it.
Those seals come off pretty easily.
So that bag is in there with the alternate parts, like the correct parts. Okay. All right.
Yeah, those harmonization codes are a nightmare. I'm always looking for toys, and I find cat toys.
Yeah. You find everything.
Now with like Google AI,
action figures,
it's a little easier, like to describe it, and it'll tell you what it is. But it used to be really hard.
Yeah. And as always, a huge thank you to the channel members. A huge thank you to everybody who does super chats and all that stuff. It means a lot. Appreciate it, everybody. Speaking of, Cloud Foxwell, member for 37 months. Spooky Zorro, nice. 38 months. What's going on, guys? All right. Yeah, it was like a separate bag that retailers had to like add to the package, and
Yeah.
if you pick one up on eBay or something, it's probably not even going to have it because people don't even, it gets kind of lost to memory that it even existed for people who have
Yeah.
sold
I
products.
sold one to somebody on the Cabal, and then I was like, "Hey, did I remember to include that bag with it?" And he's like, "I don't even know. I think I used it for a custom or something, and so I didn't care." But like, yeah, I forget about those.
Yeah, all the longtime members, Billy Beige, 21 months,
Yeah, everybody's showing off their
Hank,
months now.
Kevin, yeah, awesome, much appreciated, and that's why I'm able to do giveaways like this. All right, so my goal here is to talk through this. I put it in an order that makes sense story wise for me. I'm trying
Mm.
to I like to try to like wrap my head around the story and like the lore that's being introduced. Josh Brown, 30 months. William Houston, 6 months. Awesome. Jeremy. Okay, guys, stop.
It's gonna be.
I gotta. All right. So Zajari, and I'm
Mm.
starting with Zajari because the story goes back. There's back lore that is recently introduced about this character who is kind of the Noonien Singh of
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Cosmerium, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
he is the guy who has been developing artificial life. He's been developing the automated constructs, and the first round of essentially he's the inventor of robots in this world, right? And the first
Hmm.
round of robots were generation one, and they were
Hmm.
simply utility robots, right? Like
Yep, utilitarian. Yep.
they didn't have minds or anything like that. They were programmed and used as tools and things like that, right?
Yeah. Although I have in my my lore or whatever, this guy has a little personality. Like the
Yeah.
table has a little bit of maybe he's built it in since, but
This
it's
is
more like a little
like
dog. It'll
you
follow him
know
around and
you know who this is?
who's it?
This is B2 Emo
Yeah, yeah,
from
yeah,
Andor.
yeah.
Like
Which is
this,
like
like the
my
dog.
favorite droid in all of
That
Star
droid
Wars.
is
I
like
think.
the dog, and it has a
Mm-hmm.
dog bed and stuff, right? Like that's
Mm-hmm.
like this, right?
Goes to his little thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um,
But
and
he's helpful.
we're gonna talk a lot about Star Wars tonight because there's a lot of
Yeah.
things that remind me of Star Wars in this
Oh
awesome
yeah.
wave.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So Gen 1, right?
Yep.
So he developed Gen 1, and we can kind of go through this figure, right? So this is a imp scale
Mm-hmm.
figure. Such a cute little guy, you know.
These are. Let me tell you what. This is a prototype as well. And I don't know if they've gotten. I think this is all. No, it was all resin. Yeah, because it comes to the joints and stuff in the knees. I saw.
Okay.
It holds together so well. When these come into production, I think these are going to be really fantastic to pose and play with. You know what I mean?
Did
Like
I think
they're
I think Eric
tiny.
Treadaway was saying he had been playing with some
I think they've got test shots now at
test
this point
shots.
for.
Yeah, and he said
Yeah.
that he was like
Yeah.
loving it.
Yeah. It's. I mean, it's good as a prototype, which is unusual. He held together very well. I mean,
Right.
his cuffs came off. Those are short pins and stuff on those too. But
Right.
like, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Really good.
Super
He's
cool. I
got some
love the
fun little features.
coloration on this with that
Mm-hmm.
kind of like almost teal blue in
Yep.
those reddish browns. Like just a
Yep.
great combo.
The little mask is a cool thing.
Yep.
This is great.
And you can take the table mode off, and then
Table
you can put this,
slides
like,
off. You can see how it's kind of slides there. You can see the kind of the
right, right, right.
groove.
Yeah.
So that's where the table slides on and slides off, and then that chair just slides on. And then he's got two like little like not stirrups, but little pedest. What would you call those? Little stands for his feet, whatever. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they just
Yeah, yeah,
pin into
stirrups,
the
right.
chair. So you could either. I think you can leave those off or put them on if you want. So
Cool. And those are arms. Those are arms from the the where are they? ACUs, automated construct units, right?
oh yeah, the
Arm.
legs
Those are
on
the
this are the arms on the
yeah
ACUs. Yep. Hmm.
yeah just with different feet
Yep.
hand type things. So here's the full loadout. Let me hide that for a second. So here's the full loadout of Zajari, and he is 45 direct. So he is technically a deluxe figure and 60 retail. And so one of the nice things is that in the past I would have to guess these.
Yeah.
But they put it up there so you know exactly what the direct price is versus the retail price. And you could go through all the pros and cons. Just watch any of one of my previous videos and just scroll to the end of any of my previous breakdown videos. And it there's a whole list of pros and cons. Essentially, if you want to be like the first to get them, you want to order direct. If you're ordering a lot of figures, you're probably going to want to order direct. If you're only ordering like one figure and you don't want to pay up front, retail is probably pretty comparable because a lot of times there's no shipping or whatever, right?
Yeah. This all in is a huge savings if you don't mind like outlaying cash. I mean, we'll get to it eventually, but yeah.
And there's flat $10 shipping with this wave too.
In the U.S., yeah.
In the U.S., yes.
The rifle's interesting. I mean, with the prototype, it's tough to get a rifle into like a position anyway. Kind of wish he had a pistol, but I think the rifle will. I think it'll work with him in the production version.
Even if he's not.
It's kind of an unusual choice, though. But
holding, kind of holding it like at the ready.
Yeah.
And it's just interesting that he would have a rifle, and that might kind of hint at where the story's going here with this expo, right? The I forget what the heck the name of it was called. The
orbital
interorbital
expo.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So that's Zajari, and we're gonna talk about his role in the expo in a minute. There is a heads pack. It's, what did we say it was, $25? I think $25 heads pack, which I'll put up later. And this is the head from the heads pack that you can mix in with Zajari. Yep. I just wanted to kind of include that with him so you can kind of see.
So it's kind of a combination. You've got the standard stoic look, and then you've got this kind of whatever we were talking about it last night. It's kind of looks like he's a little annoyed at somebody. Yep. Then you've got the stoic look with the goggles, and now you've got the annoyed look with the goggles.
Maybe that's his smile, and he's
could be. Yeah, you know how some like little creatures like that when they kind of like hang us like that. Yeah, okay. I guess,
little Simpsons.
Guess he's happy.
Here, right?
I don't know.
Recognize. It's like the what is his name? It's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger character, and he's in like the toxic whatever, and he's like, the goggles, they do nothing.
Oh yeah. They do nothing.
That is like an old school thing that I'm surprised I remember that. Okay, so second generation of the constructs is the Necroticon. So the outcome of that is this sort of diseased kind of thing where they were like, his second generation of inventions got corrupted by I think like outside parties who like sort of manipulated things and tried to make it their own in some way, and the outcome was the blending. It was basically cyborgs, and the blending of using people, using sentient organic
I want to
beings
think that they might have maybe corpses or something. I think it's more Frankenstein than anything. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Maybe that's why they're pale. Maybe that's not the race, but they're just like they happen to be pale.
And it did say like whatever like genetic tool or substance that they were using to like animate these was like something that kept them alive almost like indefinitely. Like they don't age, they just sort of like are locked in this sort of mode.
Yeah, the cephalocyte genetic materials ensured their organic bodies did not reject them, but it resulted in an unexpected form of suspended existence for the host
like a
bodies.
RoboCop. Yeah,
so they don't really decay or age, really. Just cool. I love this, man. I love this.
Yeah.
There's so many good things in this. Like this, I think this might end up being like from an army build standpoint, like my favorite thing to play with. I think there's going to be a lot of possibilities with this to do like an organic arm if you've got a white arm from like the armory
Right.
or something like that, or a half arm. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of
Yeah, this
cool.
could end up being the pop and swap figure of the
Oh yeah,
wave.
yeah,
It's got a little,
yeah.
I
It's
don't know,
great
like
use. That
is
computer.
that like helping sustain him? Like, is that, like a system that's sort of like feeding into his systems, or is that just purely
That's
communication?
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then, because I didn't get to read, well, I did have, eventually I had the full bios. But, what do they say he is? He's like a data retrieval,
It did say
which,
that the Macrodicons are like, they have this vast wealth of data and knowledge,
yeah,
in that they're like there's like secretly a bunch of these that are like, sort of living in the underworld or the underground
yeah,
or whatever, and that like access to them would give you great access to information or something like that. And so
yeah.
he's a part of the Mortal Thorn, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But that
Mm,
was the second generation, and after that, Zajari went into seclusion after feeling shamed by the failure of this second gen and the corruption of the second gen of the ACUs. Yeah, the ACUs
mm. I
of
could
his
see,
creations.
like, said whoever's in charge of these, the fact that you said that there's secret locations, there's a few of these out there, even though they've been banned. And the intelligence they would have to access to, thanks to the Necroticon's data capabilities, is staggering to consider. They would have
Mm,
access to, yeah, yeah.
right.
So, yeah,
40K servitors, parallel storylines. Interesting.
okay,
I was kind of also sort of thinking like the fact that these guys, I think they were trying to like decommission them or something, or
yeah.
maybe
They
like
were
right,
made illegal because of and they were trying to take them off
they
the
outlawed
grid,
them,
but yeah,
and
hmm
and it reminds me of the separatist army being decommissioned and then them forming their own society called the Droid Gatra, which appeared in Mandalorian and Grogu.
mm,
I'm getting little vibes of that too.
yeah,
Again,
yeah,
a lot of Star Wars in this wave.
yeah. Yeah, they're being maintained in secret locations across Cosmerium, so there's a few of them
Mm.
still out there that people are hanging on to and using for their own ends.
This guy's creepy
But
as
yeah,
hell.
he's really cool.
And
Yeah.
this was a
Mm-hmm.
character that was designed by Eric Treadaway's son.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's super cool. Back during the pandemic, they were saying
Yep.
they would just spend time creating characters together like every day as they were like locked, shut up in home.
Yep.
Or the Mentats in Dune. Sure.
Yeah, I get a lot of people said I was listening to the Euro guys today. There's a lot of Borg. There's some Borg
Yep.
here because of the
Borg.
pale skin and the darker metal and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sci-fi's been done, but that's kind of like what this. I think Cosmic is. It is kind of a nod, or like to some of the classic sci-fi tropes and stuff like that. Just like Mythic is.
Yeah.
Here and there they break new ground, but there's a lot of stuff that's classic. That's great. I love that.
So
I
we
like
got.
this head. I like both these heads.
Did they say that you can swap the jaw between the two or something? Or no?
I don't think so. I
Probably not.
mean, you probably can if you want to, but I don't think to, because that's meant to have a tube. If you want the tube coming out of
Yeah.
it, I thought it just looks cool as like whatever it's a camera or something like that,
Or like
or
that's
something to
some
plug
like
in for
weird
data.
voice comes out of that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard that. Yeah.
like a tracheotomy voice or something.
And the
So
blast
there's a
effects
whole
are great.
yes, and that yeah, we didn't even mention that. So he's got Faden parts,
Hmm.
blast arm, and then so now we're gonna have blast effects that we can also use with Faden,
Yep.
which is super
That's what I
cool.
was hoping Faden would come with, honestly, but
Yeah,
it's
but
cool.
yeah, so now they have him, and he comes with two, so he comes with both
Yep.
sides. Actually, yeah, there's this shot you can kind of see he's got them on both sides here.
Yeah, and the other side has a little plug for it too. The side that well, you can put it in either side. So I guess some people were using this for jet packs and things like that. So
Yep.
you know,
Yeah, there's a
maybe
lot
it's
of
there
different
just
uses.
you're able to modify
You can do a
it,
lot of
use it.
different things with it. You can plug
Yeah.
them into the sides of the backpack and have
Mhm.
like a double jet pack and stuff. If
Yep.
you have one of those, one of the other cosmic backpacks. Yeah, and all the tubes, 7 tubes. Edrio, 2 tubes. Watch out for Brainer,
right.
7 tubes. All right. And then there's the head
Oh yeah,
from
this
the
is cool.
pack, which is
I heard a lot of
just
people saying
makes
this
him
was their
look
favorite.
even freakier to have a readout
Yeah.
on his face like
Mhm.
that. It's just like, what? It's just wild.
It's like the robot from if you ever read Saga. I don't know if you've ever read Saga, but
I never read Saga.
okay.
I've been
Oh,
meaning
dude, you'd
to.
love Saga.
I
You would
need
love
to
it.
read that. Yeah,
Get the
I know it's on my
compilations;
list.
they're great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, their full heads are TVs, but they
Right.
kind of speak through images on their on their screens as well as talk.
4 tablets with games. Can the screens be translated? Yes, I think he said
Yeah,
that
if you
they
want
can
to.
be translated. So somebody get on that and report back. I'm too lazy.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Meanwhile, I spent like 3 hours making a slideshow today, so I guess I'm not that lazy. But
So you could have spent
so
that time
this is
translating all these.
the $25 head pack is the head that you can use on Brainer.
Yep.
So that was the second generation.
Right.
So now we're back to sort of this present moment where Jari is presenting at this World's Fair type of, Cosmerium's Fair type of exposition, Galaxy, or whatever solar system fair. And,
Yep.
and he is going to present what he sees as the make good on the failure of the Gen 2, which is the Gen 3, the ACU 3, the Automated Construct Unit Generation 3. This might be my favorite thing in the wave. Now, visually, like sculpture wise and just impact wise, maybe not, but in terms of like playability and the
Use.
and the thing that I'm going to handle the most and play with the most and pop and mess around with, and like I can guarantee you this is going to be the thing that I order the most of, and I play with the most, and I just have the most fun with. I guarantee it.
Yep.
There are some things I like better, but like it's kind of like this is to me like what this wave is all about, is like introducing this. They described it as like the skeleton of this wave. I personally, I see this as this is going to have the same kind of impact as the Knights. Honestly, I think it's even more like the Knights. And I know it's like, oh, the
I think so
Tusks are
too.
kind of like the Knights, but no, this is going to be more like kind of the impact that like the Valiant Knight had. It's going to have have that kind of impact on Cosmic.
Between this and organic parts and pieces, you're going to have so many cyborgs and things like that. It's going to be wild. And I think even with the table, they did say, so I'm not telling, I mean, Jeremy told me this, but he talked about it yesterday on Offworld, that, the table, the dog table or whatever it's called, will have eventually something to be able to pop an upper torso or something like that on there. They're gonna, they're gonna come up with something that's a little more than just a ball, on there. But like you'll have
like if
the ability to do that.
Some way to like put it on a backpack, like and give them all sorts of arms coming out of everywhere,
Yep.
That'd be kind of cool. And yes,
so between all these parts, the colors are a little different between all the little robotic pieces in this wave. But I think that just kind of makes it more interesting too. But I think it's going to be the popping and swapping with organic bodies and things like that it's going to be fun. I mean, robot knights and things like that could be wild.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. I mean, bare bodies and things from Mythic. Yeah, totally.
Yep.
You were mentioning, I think on the stream last night, you were mentioning stuff like doing cyberpunk stuff with like Jacob Marley and things, you know.
Well, somebody mentioned that teal, which is kind of runs through the wave in places. I mean, even the eyes on this are kind of that color. Somebody mentioned they wondered if it matched the retail Marley, and I think it probably comes close. So that just started me thinking, even just from a pop and swap standpoint, to do some like steampunk stuff with the jacket and like some dude with a robot arm and the hose coming out. Like, I mean, it could be really, really cool, man. It could be. It's going to be a lot of fun to pop these parts.
And they'll introduce other chest pieces.
Oh yeah,
too.
Yeah.
Yep. I wonder if it'll be compatible with the same port on the other chests.
There's a couple of things from playing with it that I'm gonna mention to them. I don't know if it's too late, but I would love it if they were. Right now, it's a wider kind of cavity. It's kind of like, it's not an oval, but it's kind of like I don't know what the shape is. Not a parallelogram, but like it's a wider piece for the chest, and I'm not sure even really why. I mean, it keeps it from, I guess, twisting. Whereas the circle that goes on just like the tusk stuff.
Well, there's a little tab on that one.
There is too. Yeah, that's true.
There's like
I would like it if it was that. I don't know if there's a reason it can't be, but I would love to start seeing things that are
if it
more
can't
consistent.
Go deep enough for some reason, they may have had to go wide to get enough tension to keep it on there. I'm thinking so that there's more edge area,
I don't know.
Something like that. I don't know,
because it's the same thing with the add-on pack that we'll see in a minute for the robots. And I thought it might be on the Mortal Thorn dude too, because he's got the same kind of little, like, you see he's got the little straps, up on the edges of that little metal piece.
Right.
But I guess Joe said he thought that piece isn't going to come off the Mortal Thorn dude. So
while I'm thinking of it, let's do the first giveaway, because then this will just get away from me and I'll jam them all in at the end. So we have 82 entrants for the first round, which is going to be Sligor, the Gravekeeper. Last call to get your comments in there. I know I took the banner down, so get your comments in there. Sligor is an awesome figure. He's like got so many different parts and swapping, and it's a really good intro. Like, if you don't have any cosmic, it's an excellent like first cosmic figure. Yeah. It's a tusk, tons of accessories and really good stuff. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna write it down. I'm not gonna put my pen down until I do.
Yeah, I usually take a screenshot, and then if I do more than one, hey,
rejected Goomba. So,
you rejected no more.
Accepted Goomba. You need to email me, or if I'm not sure if we're connected on social media, that's fine too. Direct message. If not, email me at podcast@DorkLair.com. You can go down into the description of the video and find the email there, and let me know where to send it. And I'm going to try to, if you send me that tonight, I'll probably have it in the mail tomorrow. So congratulations, Rejected Goomba.
Yeah, nice.
With the
says it
severed Lego.
Yeah. He's really rejected.
Just laying on the ground there, the severed head smiling.
Very sad image. Ones that are in there already, or you have to do it again?
I don't know.
I guess you got to do it again, because it's.
I think you got to do it again. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So the next one is for the Thraxian Scout.
Oh, that's a great figure.
Yep.
So I think that's my favorite figure from that wave.
Banners. Okay. All right, back to this. So, again, we're at the expo now, and they are presenting the ACU 3, the Gen 3 units. I'm going to pull this down again. So this is a Legion builder, $30 direct, $35 retail, which both prices are awesome, honestly, when you think about it.
Those little gold things that are up around his legs also have like pegs in them, so you can pop those onto anywhere there's a peg, and if they fit.
Yeah. Those are the standard cosmic pegs,
Mm-hmm.
or no? Yeah.
Yep, I think so. Yeah.
I kind of lost the comments here. Somebody in the comments mentioned, kind of the T2-esque, Terminate T800-esque head there, which is pretty cool. And the, the grenade launcher that kind of goes hand in hand with that.
Yeah. There is a picture of that, but I don't. Maybe they were a little gun shy or something.
Yeah, no,
pun
Legion
intended.
builders are now all 30. They've kind of gone away from the low paint app Legion builders, and they've kind of
There's nothing that's as plain, as the old Legion builders.
Yeah. And then
Which is
and
nice.
then and then they're doing the add-on packs too. Okay, so you have this big exposition. He's revealing these, this next gen, what do you call it? Next gen
AC.
constructs, robots, synths, whatever you want to call them, that are supposed to be, the kind of like the answer
Cutting
to,
edge. Yep.
the most cutting edge. Probably, I'm guessing we're gonna get into like, are they sentient? Do they have intelligence? Do they have right? Like, we're probably gonna get into some of that stuff in these stories, I would imagine.
Definitely politics. But everybody's after kind of Zajari, I think. I mean, I thought, we want him for these, but I don't know if there's a lot of these yet, if he's created a lot of them or if these are prototypes,
But people want to get their hands
they
on
seem
him,
to be after him. Yeah.
which would give them the tech, right? Like capturing Tony Stark in the first Iron Man, and forcing him to make you a suit, to make you some tech, some weapons. And then the Mortal Thorn, we did see Brainer. He's gonna come back up. But Kyoji Rune is being sent by the Mortal Thorn. This is the Blade. This is the character that was the communications during the like transmissions over the last few weeks. Some of them have been going to him. Some of them have been going to the Cirrus, who is the kind of like, I don't know, prophet behind the Mortal Thorn, right? Who seems to have a master plan in mind, and so he's headed to the expo to try to apparently capture Zajari,
Right.
and bring Zajari to the Mortal Thorn for whatever kind of like predictions and prophecies that the CRS has made. And
they just may want to take it out of the hands of other bad players or something like that. We don't really know what the Mortal Thorns.
It's
they
true.
seem to be like They seem to be like. I mean, Ziri seems like a good guy.
They want some kind of. It seems like some kind of revenge on the Orient authors or something like that. It sounds like.
Yeah. Or yeah.
But this is
or
an
just
awesome
to take
figure.
them down or something. Yeah.
Or take their place or something. And it'll be interesting to see if the Thrixium has a role to play, because those transmissions, they were trying to, get together with Ziri, who discovered the Thrixium, and was on Volcatar and broke out, right? And then the storylines connected in other ways too, because they're looking for Thygar. Also, part of the transmissions, a little side quest in the transmissions, it shows you that the outpost Zaxius happened like now, like sort of like happened like this is sort of happening kind of before some of the outpost Zaxius stuff, because the other what are their names, Novian Lean and Mbira, captured Altar Solovian. So it's bringing in the network. What is it called? The Harmony, right? The maze, the
No.
Harmony.
Oh, is it the Harmony? I thought it was just the maze.
Well, the maze is the organization, and I think the Harmony is like the internet, like the
Oh, their
network,
communication. Is that what it's called?
like their like web of
Yeah.
brain connected, mind connected
It's
telepathic
it's the meshed assembly zone
meshed assemblage of zonal
enlightenment.
enlightenment.
But
And
what is the what do they call that?
I want to say it's the
Oh, the
Harmony.
midway? The mid oh
The
no.
Midway.
Midway. Yeah.
Yeah, the
The
Midway.
midway. Yep.
So it's like, it's like the web.
Yeah.
Like to me that's the web. And it's something that was like invented, and we're going way off the rails here, kind of like side track here. But it was like invented or created or whatever for like open knowledge, right?
Right.
It was supposed to be for open knowledge, and then corporations got their greedy paws into it, and it became this like pathway of disinformation, right? And so
Which
you get all
which
these
is a very
connections.
quite the parallel to the internet, which is the information superhighway, and this is the midway.
Yes.
So
Exactly right. So, and then like obviously, like in our real world, we have a very close intertwining of the internet and AI, or
yeah,
generative information systems and algorithms and stuff. So it makes me think like there's connections to that as well. Like, so the Bleeders Guild is out there capturing the purist. He's like the traditionalist, the purist guy, right? Like he wants to return the midway to like its pure form. They're capturing him, and then like they're going after Zajari for the hardware, I guess, right?
Yep. Yep.
But anyway, so
Yeah.
these guys are there, and I mean, this figure is killer.
Yeah.
Super cool adventurer, space samurai almost. Like,
Yeah, he was my favorite. I got the second half of the wave, which had Zortex and Globulin and Honora in it. So I got him first, and I still think, I don't know, I'm still partial to him. I think I'll probably shoot him more than, who knows? I don't know. I like it, though. I like it a lot, though. I really like the flat colors and stuff, although they scratch like crazy. But on the prototypes, the production ones will be fine.
We'll be fine, yeah.
He's fun, man. He's fun to pose. I mean,
we should probably mention
joints.
like they're
Joints.
bringing in the double joints and the bicep swivels and the upper. We've seen the torso, mid torso cut on the Thraxians and stuff, and the ogre scale dragon body. But now we're getting it on essentially the Novine lean torso is kind of getting it now.
Yep. It's nice.
Ultimate
we have
head,
something else that came out?
which probably looks really good on the construct.
Yeah, I don't love
ECU.
it here. I know what they're going for. Like, this is just another kind of agent. Maybe without, I don't know. I'll probably put that on my robots.
45 direct, 60 retail. So this is a deluxe figure. He's got all the swords. So I'm assuming the set that doesn't have the translucency, that set is the regular
That's the off
sword,
state.
and the off state, and then the ignited state is the other one.
Yeah, they're kind of like, what did he call it? Like it's magma something or other. But I like the idea that they're basically heated up to the point to, it has something in it. It's not just a hot blade, but essentially that's what it is. It's kind of got that lightsaber, heat thing, but it's not a light saber. You know what I mean? Which I think is pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure somebody else has done something similar to this, but generally it's like lasers or something involved. I'm glad they didn't go like the laser route. I like the fact that it's like, it's a blade and you could use it as a blade, but then you could, you can have it powered up with this heat source. It's pretty cool.
That's a good point here. kind of like a stylized.
Yeah, a lot of
Saiyan.
people said that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the head spec has this alternate head for him.
Yeah, with the beard.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked to see a little more of an expressive face for this, but I get it. You know what I mean? It's minimal changes for now.
So let's talk about the flow of where things are going. So you have the Mortal Thorn, which is Brainer and the Blade, right?
Yep.
And then they're after Zajari and presumably his knowledge and tech with.
Or they maybe. Do we know if they're protecting him or if they know that?
We don't know.
They're there to humiliate the Ferox Protectorate. So I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure, but they're looking for Zajari. And you have the Bleeders Guild, and we're going to talk about these two amazing figures in a minute. And they're also there after Zajari. So you have these two, not rogue factions, but like these two kind of like, like these two separate factions that are both there. They're descending upon this event. Like it sounds like there's going to be some fighting at this event. They're descending upon this event. Both of them, they sounds like they may end up fighting over trying to capture Zajari, or whatever. And, there's got to be like some kind of like police here to handle this situation, right?
There'll be a chase scene where he gets on that table and he starts running away.
Right? Yeah.
Surrounded by his robot guards.
So, we got to go through these guys first. So the other faction that is going after Zajari, this figure is incredible. This is wild. An amazing paint job.
Yeah. Eric knocked us out of the park.
Sorry, I just saw him.
Did you free? I thought you froze. I was like, shit.
No, sorry. Okay. So, Eric Miller painted this one, and it just like screamed, like immediately I was like, that must be the one that Eric Miller painted. Like, it just like, outer space.
This is
just totally.
This is everything that I love about like classic old sci-fi magazines, like Amazing Stories and things like that. Just those wacky
Asimovs
aliens
or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that some illustrator would do some brain alien with multi-arms,
it would have nothing to do
arms
with
or something.
Stories in the magazine.
No. It's just a cool, there'd be some damsel in distress over its shoulder and some space guy with no shirt on or something. Yeah, love that stuff.
It's such a good paint job. I agree, Ben.
Oh yeah.
Zortex, and he's got the swap out.
Yeah, the
brain.
Translucent brain is the only way to display this, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
This
and
whole
that
thing
kind of like is him powering up the thing. And his story's crazy. He's a healer. He's from a race of healers, but he uses that healing power to cause damage, to inflict pain. It's funny because I was thinking of these two as I heard Jeremy describe them. This one and the Globulon or whatever.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of them. I was thinking of this guy as villainy, and Globulon is scum and villainy.
Oh yeah.
And, got a couple weapons, so this is a reuse. I'm not a huge fan of that gun, but
I'm not either. But here it kind of works. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel this guy's just probably stealing crap. You know what I mean? I mean his whole holster. If you look at it, it's hard to see here. You can see it in the full. You can't even really see it there either. But it's kind of like he cut some metal up. It's like real homemade. It's like real basic. So I'm thinking these guys are always kind of like on the edge of disaster, and they're always looking for another job to like get. So like he probably just picked this up someplace. Yeah, I mean it's that kind of thing, right? There's another pair of characters that they remind me of too. I can't remember who, but it's that classic skinny guy, fat guy.
Yeah.
He's awesome. He's really
and
awesome.
like Zortex is the skinny, like leader guy who's like
who's
the smarter one, But like
Yep.
he's kind of like controlling the other guy,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Loaded out.
Oh yeah.
42 direct, 55 retail. So this is also a deluxe, but not quite as. Oh no, this is a standard. This is the standard 42. Yeah,
Yeah.
standard 42, but loaded for a standard figure, and
Yeah.
just like the ultimate paint, like so much paint work on this figure.
Oh
So.
yeah. Yeah, the two mouthpieces, just the mouth that flayed out mouthpiece with the electric, you know, little tendrils on it is so cool, man. The detail in the mouth is creepy. Somebody did show like an outer space man. It was the man from Uranus, I believe, and it had a lot. It had like the thorax kind of, you know, out of the flesh or whatever, and the brain was gold or something like that. So I've taken a little bit of inspiration from that, but. I love that. That's cool. I love that space gun. Love that like classic ray gun look on that. It's pretty cool. I love that stuff like that exists here, as well as like hardcore guns and stuff.
I missed a couple super chats. Shout out to Brian Carr. Thank you, man. I toe dipped on Cosmics, then Ox Crew really drew me in, and this new wave has blown me away. Eric is a genius, and I can't wait to see what comes next. Thank you, Brian Carr, for the super chat. And then Kevin with another $5. This also looks like it could come straight from Wayne Barlow Guide to Extraterrestrials. Need at least 3 for sure.
Yep.
And thank you.
I like the new tube too, the cord wire, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, more
like
of almost like a less like a tube and more like a wire or something.
Yeah, it feels like that's more of a, I don't know, to me, like more of, although in this case, I guess it transmits electricity because he puts it in his head and into the back of his gun. So, but I like them.
Probably a little more flexible too. Not like the other ones aren't flexible, but just the thickness of them, it makes them hard to curl around and stuff.
Yeah, these are a little easier to put into to shapes. I do kind of wish they were wired, but I understand that would be a difficult thing.
And so this is the head from the pack, so it's got a mask on there.
So I don't know. I mean, I guess this could be like one of your standard versions of him. Like you could make him into a healer and put some soft goods on him or something. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe they all dress like this. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, or it's just him with some sort of breathing apparatus.
Right. I guess those like tendril things are hanging down in this one, right? Like hanging down back there.
What do you mean?
Like, so like
down his face,
like his mouth, right?
Yeah.
Where they go up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're hanging down in this. Yeah, behind the mask kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I think they're coming through the mask or something like that. Yeah.
Right. Okay, and then Globulon. This was the final reveal of the night, by the way. Yeah. This was a pretty
is the way to end a wave reveal with this thing. So I think they did the same thing with Slog, right? Slog was the last one I think they showed, wasn't it?
I can't remember, but that would make sense.
Yeah.
And this uses Slog parts. I'm so happy because Slog is my favorite Cosmic Legions figure. So this is like going to be... I know I'm going to love this figure. I'm not like crazy about Translucent, but it's so appropriate for this character.
It works here. It's not a gimmick. It's
so good.
It feels organic, and the fact that he's got things like that are just, like a gelatinous.
He's a gelatinous
cube,
creature.
He is.
He needs to look gelatinous. So like that's what he looks like.
And he just absorbs things, which I love. It's really cool.
And you've got like the upper torso is the Slog torso, and he's got a new lower torso. And then the upper leg. Like,
is it a new lower torso? Or do they cut it? I thought they kind of cut it. Is it?
No,
new?
it's like a slime torso.
Oh no, the torso. Oh yeah, yes. So basically, they cut the whole body of Slog in half at the waist, right? So the upper part is Slog and the lower part is Slog, but there's something in the middle. There's that torso in the middle, right?
And I think there's a piece of Slog. Oh yeah, maybe that's right. Maybe they just added a piece in between. It's
That's
hard
what
to tell.
It is, I think. Yeah,
I think you're right. They added a piece in between. So I guess
where he had like things in those places where they're, On this, it's open, and the which I love, and the his slime body is coming through those openings on the.
Right.
It's
So
awesome.
you could theoretically take that middle part off of him, and then bring him down to slog size.
Theoretically, yeah. I don't think you can, but you theoretically.
I think
could,
you
yeah.
can because you can take slog apart that way.
I
So I
think
would
that
imagine
torso is one big piece, though. I'm not sure because of the slime that comes through. I don't know if that's glued onto the torso piece. I mean, I don't know if it's
they're plugged into those
actual
ports that are,
holes. There should be plugs, though. Yeah, there
there's
should be
ports
plugs in the
there that
plug.
he had like things
Yeah,
in.
yeah. That's one piece, though. As far as I know, that turns all together. So I don't know. I
Okay.
mean, maybe it'll be two pieces that
Yeah.
you could take apart. Like a la Curtis Ackerman on his, just like unglue them or whatever. But
Right.
yeah, it was solid when I got it. So, but who knows? That's a
Okay.
prototype. I don't know how it's gonna move.
Yeah. I mean, if I was thinking about like so like there's a twist at Slog's waist, right?
Yes, that's same thing.
So
here, yep.
so like the upper body, unless they're gonna resculpt it, it has a circular piece in there, right? And then the lower body has a circular peg going up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like whether or not they just glue that same structure together is kind of the question, I think.
Yeah, it would be cool if it had a little bit of a rocker, like so that the torso was a little bit separated.
Let me
But
grab my slot.
it is like it's a solid piece. That whole torso is one big solid piece.
Yeah, it's a straight twist there. And then so you're taking this hole here, right here, with this,
Right.
like, this thing is in that hole, right?
Right,
You're taking this out.
and that's where the slime is coming
the
through.
slime
on his
ports
body.
into
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Right? Oh, I love this figure so much. Just every time I grab it and hold it in my hand, it's an amazing figure. Okay.
I'd love third party pieces that could go in those where those sort of
Uh-huh.
canisters are, like that are different things just sticking out. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. I wonder if those canisters on his arms are going to be like kind of the same port.
I think
like
they're
the
probably
same
going to be
system.
glued in. It's a wider hole. It's not a peg, but I mean, you could take those off. I mean, those could be unglued, I'm sure, but they'll probably be glued on.
So this guy is like, he absorbs whoever he's around, and he absorbs their attitude and their energy like that, like energy
Yeah,
like that.
to kind of
like
feed
attitude.
off everything around them. Yeah,
Yeah,
physically and mentally, I guess.
and because he's been hanging out with what's his name,
This
Zortex,
jerk.
he's become a jerk too.
Right.
So it's just
exactly.
a couple assholes,
Right.
and they're, in this case they seem to be like, working as bounty hunters for the Bleeders Guild, and like the skull in there is like just someone's skull, like it's not like his actual face or anything. It's like just like someone's skull, like sitting inside his goo.
I think it's his skull. I think that's like kind of they must have some sort of structure somewhere, but there's nothing.
No, Eric
on
Eric
top
had
of it.
confirmed it. I think that
Oh yeah.
like that's just like someone else's skull, like somebody.
Okay,
that he
so they're
absorbed.
just glob creatures
They're
and
just,
and everything about them is okay. So maybe his race doesn't even have like arms and legs, and he just kind of like developed those because he was around bipedal organisms.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
felt he
Like
needed
Odo,
a face or
like
something. Yeah.
Odo in Star Trek, like
Yeah.
we got a new
This gun is huge.
Yeah,
Huge.
massive gun. I mean, that's the topper from, right? Isn't that the topper from
Yep.
Kragnar's weapon or whatever?
Yep.
So I mean, for that to be the barrel of that gun, that thing's huge.
And it literally is like it. I was trying to ask yesterday if there's that little gray piece that's on the top of that. I don't know if that's going to be glued on or if it's going to be. I'm sure that's probably something that they're going to talk to the factory about, whether you can take that off, because that whole piece does in the prototype come off, and it is Kragnar's weapon. So you could technically take that out and have him holding a mace-like weapon or
a
something.
little, yeah.
Yes,
or just like a
exactly.
little short pistol too. And there is from the back. And I mean, just the amount of paint on this thing too is
Oh
crazy.
my God.
Like on all the
Yeah.
mechanical parts and all that.
Yeah, the paint job's amazing on this too. I think Cameron
Those are
did
the
this.
same. Yeah, those are the same canisters.
Yeah.
Those are definitely the same as these.
Yep.
There's smaller ones too.
I just love the way all the slime like pools around it. You know what I mean? It's just like they
Yeah.
really feel like they're stuck in there.
Yeah. And like how his feet like are like splooched down for lack of a better word. Like you know what
Again,
I mean?
I
It's like
think
the weight of him is like splashing it down, kind of.
yeah, I think they probably are like they could be naturally basically gelatinous cubes, and he's just kind of like formed himself to fit in with the rest of the or at
Yeah.
least with
Yeah, the
Zortex or
claws
whatever.
are crazy.
Yeah.
Wonder how he got claws.
awesome.
They're probably someone else's claws.
Probably absorbed the claws.
I wonder how many parts can be swapped between this and the big crab monster. There's going to be potential there, I think, because he said the crab is going to be compatible with Slog, so this thing uses Slog's parts.
Yeah.
He's taller than Slog by quite a bit.
Yeah, he's taller than
pretty
Slog
huge.
because he's basically they
he's-
cut Slog's body in half and stuck a torso in the middle of that, so he comes up taller.
Like, let's hold on a second. Let's do this, and I'll show something.
Yeah, so he stands probably another inch and a half taller than Slog, maybe.
So here's the size of Slog next to a. This is actually a very tall
Yeah, he's tall. He's got
cosmic
extended legs.
figure.
The digigrade legs.
And so Slog isn't necessarily super tall. He's super
Right.
wide and big and
Chunky.
chunky. And then you got to add an inch or two between at this waist because there's that piece in between.
Yep.
That's the gelatinous part. And it's
Yep.
like extends him up. So, I mean, there's a
I
reason
think he's
why
about an inch and a half taller. Yeah.
there's a reason why this was 80 and Globulon is 90. Like, there's a reason why these figures are that expensive. They're
Yeah.
huge. There's
I got a
it weighs
feeling the
ton. It's
translucent
solid.
plastic is tricky
This
too
weighs like
to
5
deal with.
pounds.
Yeah.
They are well worth those prices. I think they are like
Yeah,
actually
it's
great figures for that 80-90 price point. And Slog, I think you can still get Slog for 80, which is great because he's like on sale or whatever on different shops.
Slog's good. Extra Slogs, I think, are going to be good to have because, like you said, there's going to be more figures that are compatible with this coming forward. So,
And you could make another. You could potentially make another Globulon by just swapping parts, probably.
yeah,
Swap the arms and the lower legs and head.
yeah, it is a gallon of plastic. It's huge.
Yeah, we were just saying like the parts will probably be some of them will probably be swappable with Slog.
His head does turn. I don't know what's going to happen because they've got kind of like a little like lip. If you go to the front picture, you see how the lip of like it's kind of overflowing on there. So I don't think it's going to tilt and turn the way Slog's head does.
Right.
Unless they make those two separate parts. I think that's one part, but that maybe the inner part. Actually, the inner part is separate. I think. So maybe it will. Maybe it will tilt. I mean, again, this is a prototype, so he was able to turn his head. I don't know if he'll be able to tilt his head. Hope he does. I hope
they
he
might
can.
have combined those two pieces there, like you're saying.
It's possible. Yeah.
So 90 direct, 130 retail, and again, much more plastic than Slog, and a slight bump in price from Slog.
It's a lot of plastic. Nice thought.
And a lot of new tooling too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a big
Yep.
set of parts.
Yep.
They're large.
Yeah. and they're not. They're not mirrored. You know what I mean? I don't think, unless they turned. No, I don't think so. They're two different arms. At least the lower arms are different. I think the
Right.
upper arms are different too. So that's that's all new tooling. Both the feet are obviously, you can see that they're different. Hands are all obviously a little different. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of tooling. It's a lot of tooling for this. So 90 is a pretty good price, I think, for that.
All right, so back to the story here, where you have the Mortal Thorn and the Bleeders Guild descending upon the interorbital expo, where Zajari, I keep wanting to call him Zinjari, like Zinjar, but Zajari is,
Zajari.
He's giving his big keynote speech, revealing one more thing, the Gen 3 robots, essentially.
Yep.
And they're both there to capture him or interrogate or whatever. They're there to basically capture Zajari. Trevor, you kind of feel like maybe the Mortal Thorn is more so trying to like keep them out of the hands of the Bleeders Guild, maybe, and
I got a feeling that the Mortal Thorn is going to be kind of like the gray area, you know what I mean, type of good guys with bad, more bad guy tactics,
right.
And they're going to end up trying to like keep things more
Partisans.
for the people. Yeah, the partisans. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Saw Gerrera in there somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Rebel Alliance, basically. They're trying to like keep things out of the hands of the big wigs, take down the whole gods and
system.
network of
yeah.
Okay,
so then because the Protectorate knows, so the Protectorate is essentially like the they are the not the Orion Protectorate, but the Ferox Protectorate, and the Ferox are the last Cronin. They are the last sort of generation of that, like, of those gods, essentially.
Originals.
Right.
Yeah.
The original race or whatever, and so the Protectorate runs that most populous third ring, and they're upping their police presence at this event. And the Guardians are there as sort of like the enforcers, to keep the peace and take out anyone that tries to infiltrate, disrupt, cause problems. And they know that the Mortal Thorn is coming.
Yep.
Very. Yeah, you could potentially use these boots with mythics.
Oh yeah, totally.
And these to me are, well, in a minute we'll talk about how they kind of remind me of clone troopers, some kind of Star Wars trooper.
Yeah, they give me Judge Dredd vibes. The judges, that kind of thing.
So kind of spin around to this guy again with the advanced, or more modern articulation with the double knees, double elbows, and swivels and so forth.
Yeah, I apologize for not showing that off in some of these pictures because, again, it's tough sometimes. It just depends on the figure. Like, Kyoji behaved pretty well for a while. He fell apart after a while, but this guy was tough. He was tough. His knee pad kept falling off every time I touched him. So.
One of the cool things they revealed is that the band around the strap around the thigh is a removable piece, so you can kind of like, that's like a new part where you could be popping, swapping things. It's like a ring around where the thigh cut meets the top, meets the hip area. That's a ring that you pop that thigh off, and then you can pull that ring off, and then if there's other figures with rings, like, you can swap them.
Yep. You still have the thigh turn, but you also have a turn there, so depending,
right,
with this one, like, it doesn't matter that the cloth doesn't line up with whatever's above it. You don't have any kind of stripe or anything like that blocking your way, so you can always keep that in line, like on Kyoji. But it's a cool system. It's interesting. It's definitely
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, just like a new little element to mess around with in
Mm-hmm.
terms of like customizing.
Yep. And
And
I thought at
so
first,
there,
I'm like, well, they could have just had that painted on, and like a plug for the whatever pack or the holster or whatever. But then you can have different styles of these things too. You know what I mean? You can have different. With the robots, you wouldn't really want like a leather band around it or whatever necessarily, unless they were carrying packs, and then you could have the leather band around it. So
mm,
it's nice. It's a cool system.
this guy looks perfect as a mook to get beat up. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's a grunt. It's like a stormtrooper to get shot. Like again,
yeah. In the Zortex
um,
shot, I had in the sexy environment shot, I have him attacking one of these guys, lighting him up.
and then so this is the alternate head that comes in the head pack. That's kind of made for him, but you could totally put that head on another figure. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you could put it right on the ACU, right?
Yeah, when if you take the ACU, you need to take that extra the what are they calling that? The robot pack, whatever. With all the extra pieces from that, and pop that head onto that. It's really
Mm-hmm.
going to make it look like a protectorate robot, which is pretty
Yep.
cool.
And then you got the accessory kit.
This is nuts.
This is so cool.
Nuts.
Yeah.
The fact that this is $20 is insane. It's
Oh
absolutely
yeah,
insane.
totally. Yeah. The Seek and Strike mission pack. And this is where I'm like, okay, now we're looking at like an ARC trooper or a Galactic Commando from
Mhm.
Star Wars prequels,
Yeah, the skirt.
right? Like
Yeah.
the skirt thing, like that totally gives me those vibes right there. And then you have this version with the wings, where and the alternate helmet with the face in there.
Hmm.
Super cool. I immediately, and I think a lot of people immediately saw Centurions with this one.
Yeah,
Um,
I saw a lot of people
you
saying
know,
that. Yeah.
super cool. And so, in addition to the police force of the Protectorate Guardians, they are the Ferox Protectorate have deployed some of the ACUs, and so they've
So he has developed these, and he's developed them, and the Protectorate has already acquired some of these, so they already
yeah
have them in their
they
employ. Yeah.
yep they're using them to kind of like beef up that police force there. Also, probably part of the demonstration, right? Like, oh, and look, we already have them protecting you. They're here for
Hmm.
you, to serve you,
Hmm.
like that kind of
You can
thing.
see him at the back of the auditorium coming in the door and
Yeah,
lining up, with the guns. And I was
totally.
like, ooh, oh, wow. And
Yep.
then all shit breaks loose. That's what
Oh,
happened.
totally. You know it's going to happen. Um, so got some other accessories to go with it. Little face
I
with
love these
tube
skull
coming
heads.
out. Yeah. Cool stuff. So that pack is 20. Did I have the price of the other one? It was 20 as well. Yeah.
20 bucks.
20
Yeah.
direct, 25
Crazy.
retail.
Yeah.
Yep. Super cool.
Even at 25, God, man, that Protectorate pack is insane. Those wings are so cool. This one's great, too. I like this one, too.
Yep. And the Spear of Zal is having none of it. They don't even want these guys fighting. They don't want anyone fighting. No one gets to fight.
Yeah, I don't know what
No one
their
gets to
deal
get
is.
into conflict.
They're
'Cause the Spear of
religious.
Zal is there, and they are pacifists, and they will kill you to prevent
That's
you
right.
from being a pacifist,
That's
to
right.
keep you at peace.
Yeah,
so this
zealot much?
yeah, Arch General Honora, and this is, I mean, again, talking about like covers of Asimov's or something like that, like
Oh, yeah.
like sci-fi magazines, pulp, like
Hmm.
space adventure type stuff. This is right there.
Yeah, this reminds me of more like 80s, like RPG, like space RPG games and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Or
She's the
even
daughter of Saint
anime.
Denian,
Yep.
who is, the what is he called? What is his group called? The Nut Crusaders. They are Are they called Crusaders? But they're, essentially, they're Crusaders.
Crusader Command, the Saint Demian of the Crusader Command, and then
Okay, yeah,
yeah, because it's SDCC. Yeah, Crusader. Yeah.
yeah, and they're like zealots,
Mm-hmm.
essentially saying that they are keeping the peace by killing anyone who is not peaceful.
Yeah, we got to know more about the deal here. You know what I mean? Like what they faithfully serve the Orion author gods.
Yeah.
You know, so they're, yeah, they're the religious zealots.
Yeah. While we're here, and I'm
But
thinking
what is the
about
power
it,
behind that?
let's draw the next one because
Yep.
we're getting there. So, 91 entries, and this one is for the Thraxian Scout. And again, if you win, email me at podcast@DorkLair.com, or we can connect on social media. And again, I didn't have the thing up there, so let's get the give it a minute to get the hashtags in there. All right, here we go. Actually, can we get to 100? 97, 98. As soon as it hits 100, I'm hitting it. 99.
All right. I like these guys. I'll put it in.
100.
I got enough. Okay, there you go.
All right, here we go. And the winner is Ruben Medina. Congratulations.
Congrats.
I feel like Ruben has won before, so just like hit
I've
me
seen
up
that
again.
name up. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me know where to send it again, and I will get that out to you. And we'll get back. Oh wait, let's hang on a second.
I do love the description. The Spear of Zal is up on the affiliations now. And the soldiers of the Spear of Zal are arguably the most unpredictable, the most dangerous zealots who are unquestionably devoted to the Orion Author Guards who believe that all conflict is against the natural order of the universe. These soldiers arm themselves with powerful battle suits in order to destroy any who dare take up arms against another. Their goal is to bring an end to all conflicts, and they will ruthlessly annihilate anyone who gets in their way of doing so. Okay.
All right. So the last one is the Thraxian Hunter.
Oh, another good one.
Round
Love
out
those.
the trifecta of cosmic giveaways here. I feel like the Thraxian Hunter is probably the most, like the hottest one of these because it's like the most recent one.
Mm.
And that wave I think was a little bit under-ordered, so it might be a little harder to find too. So put it in hashtag cosmic, and we'll do that right at the end. Okay. I think let's put this banner up again just for a little bit. Okay, so continuing with Honora. I mean, this looks so awesome. It's just like a nice blend of of kind of like sci-fi and fantasy, right? Like you've got a sword, you've got some like tattered, like it's plastic, but like a tattered like loincloth type thing.
Space Knight. I mean, it's a Space Knight.
Yeah, Space Knight. It's kind of like got like the religious thing going on.
Yeah, I love that belt.
Great
I
design.
do love that belt. That's really cool.
And those wigs, they peg in like any other wings, so like you can position them like however you want.
Yeah, they'll go up and down. They can turn on the peg, depending on what you got on her, equipped on her.
Mm-hmm.
And she does have those little squiggly spear things as well. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Which I could take or leave, but you can put them on her wrist as like a weapon or something like that. To me, this is like decorative of like a religious symbol or just some sort of status within the
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Alternate head, and here's a little action.
Yeah, I think
shot.
that's meant to be a helmet for her. I think I don't know.
Okay. And then there's the loadout, so I got to take a Steam.
Yeah. I don't know if they took. Did they have the image
Loaded.
of her with that head on, the hooded head? Or did they take that down?
I don't think I saw that.
It's weird. I did take that. I don't know why they didn't show that. I don't know. Whatever.
Let me see if it's in there.
Looks cool. It's not. It's not on the website.
Yeah, no, I don't see it. But I mean, this is another loaded figure. It is deluxe, but it's you know, it's only $3 more. These deluxe are only $3 more than the other ones. At least the direct price. You know, you're getting all sorts of stuff here.
Yep.
You're getting 3 heads. You're getting a swap out hairpiece so that you can have her hair like kind of tucked in when you put the dome on or whatever.
Yep.
And that's a new dome too, huh? So that's not the same as before. It's a brand new dome.
I think it's a different size because of the thing that. Oh, you mean the neck piece itself? Yeah. That's
I'm talking about the collar.
The collar piece. Yeah, that's brand new.
Like that whole thing is new. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's got like when you look at it from this angle, it kind of has like the inside of it looks very similar to the.
Yeah, I'm sure he borrowed some stuff.
But you know, when you really look at it, you realize, oh, that's a brand new.
Yeah.
That's a brand new dome. Are the okay? I was looking at those sort of horn things and trying to see what like it's like a kind of like a smaller peg. It's probably a cosmic peg, right?
I think it is. I mean, I think those are pretty universal. So I think you could put those in her. I know you can put them in her arm gauntlets, probably on the shoulder. The pauldrons as well. The same holes are there, so you could put them in a lot of different places.
Look cool. Multiple swords. So she's got
put
a
them on your
version of her sword too.
Your robot. Yeah, they both have it. And what I didn't show because nobody told me, but that the backpack actually has a hole through the back of it. There's a little slot, and you can put the sword right there in the back of the. So she can store the sword there, which is pretty cool. It looks cool too when it's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. And that's it. We're at the end of the sideshow. That's the wave. And so the all in, I guess I could pull this up, right? Let's go to Store Horseman pre-orders. Actually, we'll go here too. Bring it over. And share this tab. Oh, I gotta pull it down first. So, first of all, there's something that's not technically in stock, but it's going to be shipping very soon, and those are these posters.
Awesome. Yeah, I ordered those immediately.
I threw a bunch in my cart to see. It looks like
there was only like 22 or something left yesterday. Oh, you had managed 30? I can only get 22.
Yeah, it looks like there's 30. Maybe they like readjusted it. Oh, 20.
It's supposed to be 100.
I might have to do all these. Hold on.
There you go.
24, 22, 20. So I imagine there's...
And there's only 100
20
of each, I think.
Total. Mm-hmm. Right? So...
Total between
50,
all of them?
Maybe they had
really?
50... I'm thinking they maybe had 50 of the pairs and then 50 each of these. Right?
So maybe, yeah. So that's total
100 of each per poster.
100 each. Yeah.
So you would have 50 of these or something, and then like 50 each of these.
Right.
Something like that. So let's take a look at the posters. Oh,
they're great, man. I know.
This is where they're like, and now they're protecting you already, kind of thing, right?
Exactly. Let's bring them out. That's his voice.
And then, I'm so glad these two are on a poster. Like,
yeah.
This is kind of why I ordered the poster.
I would have liked to have seen him done. I'd love to see his take on Kyoji or Honora too, because I think that would be pretty cool.
Yep. Tom Whalen is awesome, and
he's
kind of perfect for this. This kind of thing.
I love the fact that
just
they're
like posters, the grave ring, like the fights,
in-world
right?
posters.
Yeah.
They're in-world posters. They're not just like
right.
advertisement or whatever. It's pretty cool.
And then, so the pre-orders. Okay, so this is what we want to kind of look at. So the all-in is $415. direct or
That's amazing.
560 retail. So you're saving quite a bit of money ordering direct. I didn't do the math on like how much you're saving doing the 415 versus the all individual figures, but it's usually like $20 to $30 or something like that. Did anybody in the chat do it? Curious.
I'm doing it right now. 234, 239. No, that's not right. I screwed it up.
It's, especially like trying to do it on the fly. Like somebody in the chat,
I should have started
math
with
it
a
up
5.
for us.
155,
Add it up. What's the
200,
savings?
245,
I'm guessing it's like 20. It's probably
285,
25.
287,
So a free heads pack.
something
There's all
like
the
that. Oh yeah,
heads.
you know what? I was leaving out the heads packs too, so I'll do it really quick. I'm just curious. Let's see.
Yeah, and it's nice to see right up front to know like exactly what the direct price is versus the
Yeah, that's
retail
really nice.
price. Because that was one of those things when I was, and it's funny, I didn't end up doing a breakdown. Maybe I'll do a breakdown video. I'm not sure yet. But I didn't do one for this, but I usually do. And I'm sitting there going back and trying to figure out what the pre-order first, like, like what
Yeah, what they used to be when it came out.
things are. Yeah, like what I kind of predict it will be.
Yeah, you're right. You're spot on. It's basically one of the add-on packs or the what's that? How much
20,
is that?
25
Oh, no.
bucks.
Yeah, one of the
something
add-ons.
like that.
It's like $20. Yep.
Oh, wait. All in is actually
No.
478. That can't be right.
No.
That would be a savings.
It's like 430.
Of
It's like 434 or
like
435. Yeah, it's like 435, I think. It's 434, I think, is the 242 figures. Bring it down to 434. So it's like a $19 savings. But yeah, I mean, having the prices there, I mean, I think, that's a selling point right there. I mean, who isn't going to look at that and go, oh, I'd much rather pay 45 now. I mean, if you can swing it, that's the way to go. They've always said that, but now you can actually see it.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like you weigh those pros and cons. Do I want to pay now? Because it is a year and a half or more. Oftentimes it's 2 years plus. So you're kind of like paying up front. But I like that. I don't like the wait, but I like just having my money paid for and being like, yep, like it's gonna come and I don't have to like get hit with a charge.
If you can outlay it all at once, yeah. How many times have we talked about this? But like, I mean, it's nice. Just you get it, and it's delivered,
just
and
comes.
like I don't have to pay for this. Well, you already did, but that was 2 years ago. So past you took care of future you, which is nice.
I want to put this image up here and just think about just kind of like the whole wave. It is a very well-rounded wave. You've got a lot of different scales, a lot of different builds and bodies, a lot of different styles of. Yeah, it's very interesting. You have
I think the newness. I think the newness of the first wave was got people interested, obviously, but there was a lot of tusks, a lot of repainted tusks, this color, that color, different head, or whatever. And they were cool, but I think this is the most diverse, and I think it's my favorite wave.
My number one,
okay. Can rank them.
Like, just put everything else aside and just look at visuals and just like sculpture and visuals. My number one is Globulon. I can't even remember his damn name. Is it Globulon?
I think it's Globulon, yeah, something like that. Yeah,
like
Globulon.
Globulon, Crumb, Scum, and Villainy. Scum and Villainy are like, to me, like the kind of like the showstoppers of the wave. Where you're like, wow, that is Cosmic Legion.
It's just
that is visually
color,
insane.
detail, all sorts of little greebly things and stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. They're both great.
But when I look at the ACU3, I feel like that's like my next thing. Like next thing down is that, because I just know once I have it in hand, I'm just going to have so much fun with it. It's like Globulon will go next to Slog probably, like be on the shelf, like with my big figures, and I'll do some photos, and they are fairly posable, like for big guys.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't like I don't like play with Slog a lot. I don't like pop and swap him. I don't really do
Right.
much. I mean, maybe I'll do a lot more of that once we have this guy and I can mix the parts, right?
Yeah.
But I just know for a fact that the robot is gonna just it's gonna be the hand candy. Somebody mentioned hand candy earlier. It's gonna be the hand candy of this wave. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah. And I still I'm having trouble like ranking these because I do like the Brainer only because like I like that horror aspect of,
Yeah.
it's got the robot parts, but it's also got that, organic cyborg feel.
It's much more
those
interesting.
heads are
and
nuts.
it has the same parts. Yeah.
Heads are crazy. But I love, just from a standpoint of coolness and like a figure I'm probably going to pose a lot on a table, I think is going to be Kyoji Rune. Both Kyuji and Honora, I think, are going to be fun to just pose around. I mean, she's got that big armor. It's a little more, fussy to get, an arm up and stuff. Sometimes you got to like pop the, but he's going to be like butter, man. It's going to be fun to pose him with the 2 swords and stuff. Cape, no cape, whatever. He's going to be great.
Dr. Thix. What's his name? Thix. And it blends in
Thix.
with the last name.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like they have Thrixian, and then they have his name is Thix, and I'm wondering, is there some connection there? Did they name it after him or something?
Hold on, I gotta find his name again.
Thrix Zajari.
Zajari, that's right.
Yeah, Zajari.
Thix. No, it's Thix. Is it Thrix or Thix?
Thix.
It's Thix. Thix
Yeah.
Zajari. So it sounds like thick.
Thixyxx. Thix.
It's like when you say it together, it sounds like thick Zajari. So it's
Yeah.
like, it sounds like his first name is Thick.
Yeah. Which is probably why he was bullied as a child, and that's why he became a
He's so tiny. He like got the ironic name of
brainy Thick. Scientist. Yeah.
It's because I have a
so,
thick brain.
So, I see what you're saying. So,
with the shipping.
Varys is talking about what it is with the shipping stuff. Okay.
Okay. Well, you're still paying.
I thought we were adding up
414 or 415.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about like adding up
just the base price. Yeah.
The base prices of the individuals and comparing it to the 415.
Yeah, that's 434. Yeah.
434.
Yep.
He's actually huge for his species.
Yeah,
They're like these tiny, tiny little narrow guys, and he's thick.
Right. Right. Super skinny.
Let me pull it down.
But then again, I think what's going to be fun, even though they're a little, army buildery, the Protector Guardians, with that add-on pack. The add-on pack makes those a lot more interesting. Like I'm going to have all my officers have the skirt on. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be fun to army build those guys.
It's like clone troopers and battle droids.
Yeah.
Like that's what, these two, these are clone troopers and battle droids.
And they're just more military than I think a lot of the stuff that we've gotten. You've either gotten like big armored pilots or, the guards or the Tusks, which, I like the Tusks. I don't know if I'm just tired of them, but I think these are a lot more interesting than the Tusks. I think this, to me, just in terms of like spurring my imagination, like I could see doing a lot more of these. These are more in the Judge Dredd vein of things, and I kind of like that, a little more military.
Yeah. And then somebody was making the point about how, that the Zajari set is like you get a robot and an organic figure, like
it's a 2-pack
character.
And the interchangeability, again, the colors are different on Brainer and the table bot, but like the wings from what's her face, Honora. Yeah. Look great with. I showed them off on the robot yesterday on the ACU. Like they look perfect. They fit perfectly. So you can have a, flying bot with some swords It's gonna be fun to mix and match these things.
Yeah. And find ways to mix them in, like mixing the Guardians with the
droids,
and mix them with the Tusks, like the older figures.
Oh yeah,
too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like putting half armored and half kind of cloth type stuff. And
ooh, yeah, you could do some big, like take what's his name from Ox Crew 1.
Yeah,
Velok, and do like kind of do like a mech protectorate type guy. You know, paint some orange on him, put a couple of packs on him or something like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. And they were saying, which figure were they saying has the belt system? Is this the belt from them? Is it
from
the Blade? Does he have the belt from the Ox Crew body? Something has like the
I thought the
pouches.
Robot did.
Okay.
I think the robot does. The ACU. Yeah, the ACU does, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would like if they're kind of, well, some of those do come off, right? Like you can pop.
All of them come off.
They all come off the belt? Okay.
Off the Ox Crew belt, yeah. Every single, canister.
It's been a while since I played with them. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every single one comes out, and it's like a
because,
all the way around. It's just pegs.
Oh, maybe it's because it's a different belt system, but I mean, somebody had asked if Kyoji's, he's got a little communicator type thing on his belt, and he's got a water bottle, and somebody was asking if those are gonna pop off, and Joe said they were probably gonna be glued on, which I'm not really sure why. Why do the Ox Screw ones on that particular belt pop off? It's the same sort of peg system. You know, there's a peg on the belt and there's a hole in the unit. So I don't know why those wouldn't pop off. That would be kind of cool if they did.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All right.
Brainer has the belt, not the ACU. I thought the ACU had the same one. Somebody's saying Brainer has the belt.
Oh, okay. We got to do the final drawing. So let me share this tab. Got 97. Let's get to 100 again.
Yeah, Brainer does have the belt.
Pull the banner down, and then we'll be out of here. And then you're gonna get up bright and early and drive to where's it? It's Ohio, right?
It's Ohio, Newark, Ohio. So it's Newark, a great drive through Pennsylvania. It's the worst drive ever.
We had a good showing tonight, 166. I didn't think
nice.
I didn't think that many people would show up.
And then Monday, Legion's Lounge, which hopefully you'll be there. We have the Brian and Stacy Lynn from Carvercon on to talk about Carvercon, and we'll talk about this as well.
Carvercon.
I mean, by the time our show comes out, everybody's done. You know, Euro guys have done. You know, you've done it. We did the off-world thing, so we'll talk about it with them. What's that?
The Euro
exactly.
guys, speaking of, I got the shirt.
Yeah, they
on.
must have done it last night.
I didn't listen to it yet, but they just dropped it tonight.
Yep. Listened to it earlier.
All right, we're at 100. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Erwin's in the house. I just saw his name in there. Veronica Ward. Congratulations, Veronica.
Congrats.
Did you win last time, Veronica? And who won that last one? Because there was one that I still haven't shipped yet because they didn't get a hold of me. I feel like this is the same person. Veronica, are you in the chat right now? I gotta go back and figure out who won that last time. Did I write it down somewhere? I'll have to rewatch it and see.
Thanks, Kemp Up. Appreciate it, man.
I thought it was. It was the Glyos episode.
Oh yeah,
Veronica. Yeah, Veronica. Did you win last time? I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch and see, because if you did, then I can send it all together. Does anybody remember that? I got to go back and rewatch it. But Veronica, email me at podcast@dorklair.com And I'll go back and I'll rewatch that Glyos episode.
She won the Glyos one. Yeah, she said she did.
She
Glyos,
did.
yeah.
Okay, but did you ever message me, or did I send that out and I'm thinking of someone else, Veronica?
Rigged.
Ruben, I think I got your email. Yeah. Yeah, I have your email, Ruben. Oh, you got it. Okay, so it was someone else then. All right, because there's a package that still hasn't gone out. I don't even know where that package is right now. Okay. Anyway, congrats, Veronica. Again, just message me again, email me again, and let me know your address, and I'll send the hunter out. Spooky. It was not you, but I do have to send you something. Just send it whenever. Okay. Yeah. So, we'll be on Monday night on the 1/6 Shooter channel doing the Legion's Lounge.
Yep. Who knows what I'll bring back from CarverCon? I don't know. Hopefully. I don't know. I've seen a lot of stuff that people have been posting up. Yeah, the customs are looking good. There was a Mothman. Did you see that Mothman? Mothwoman.
No.
Did you see this thing? Oh, hang on.
A mythic
Mothman? Real quick, I got to show this to you. Yeah, I got it up
pull
here.
it up.
Go ahead.
Where's it? Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's flocked, my friend. That is flocked. That's
Using
Eric
the Imbira head.
McKinnery. Yeah.
Is that the Imbira head?
Yeah, that's the Imbira.
That's crazy.
That is, I don't know. I don't even know if he's selling this or what, but I love this. That's incredible.
It's like a straight up moth, you know? Like,
yeah, I know. It's
necessarily
fuzzy like a moth. I love it. Yeah.
It is a moth.
It's just a moth, yeah. Look at the fuzzy on the feet. That's incredible. Oh, man, I love it.
That's super cool.
So
who is that?
It could
Sorry.
be Eric McKinnery.
McKinnery. Nice.
Yep.
That is sick.
McKinnery. Sorry, McKinnery. Yeah, so totally cool. So
it's probably like
yeah,
McInerney or something.
Yeah, I know. McKinnery. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be cool. I'm glad I'm going. I didn't think I was gonna be able to, but and because San Diego Comic-Con's in like 2 weeks too, so I was trying not to do too much.
I was like tracking flights. I wasn't gonna drive out, but I was tracking flights, and if it had dropped, I was gonna go, but it kind of remained high, and it never really went down. So I never.
Everything's crazy
on a flight.
I'd much rather fly, but those guys are displaying, so they're gonna have to bring all their stuff. They got tables, and it's.
So what are you guys taking
said,
out there?
We did it for PowerCon. It's fun. What's that?
Somebody have a van or something?
I think Steph's got an SUV. Yeah, I think that we're probably going to pack that up. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I got one bag. I'm not bringing anything, so it's only 2 nights. Won't be too bad, but should be fun. There's going to be a lot of people there. A lot of people.
They're already there, hanging.
I know. I can't do that. I can do that for Legion's Con, but I can't do that for every con. Show up 3 days early.
No. I mean, it's kind of like maybe this will become the second Legion's Con or something. But
good.
Yeah. I don't even travel for anything except Legion's Con in terms of going somewhere and staying overnight. There's nothing else I do it for. It's hard to pull away from the family and dedicate the time when it's we could do a family weekend instead.
Yeah, exactly.
Do a vacation weekend or something. And it's kind of feel like I'm taking that away from my family if I'm traveling all the time. But anyway, as usual, I should be back on here 2 weeks. Summers get a little, it's looking ahead 2 weeks can be tricky, but most likely it'll be on 2 weeks from now. And of course, we'll be on Legion's Lounge Monday night. And until next time, may the force be with you. What? That didn't work. I was supposed to play my out. That's the intro.
Follow me into the